Welcome to the Liberace Mansion.
Welcome to Under the Vegas Sun, looking at the people, the events, and the news surrounding Las Vegas and the entire Vegas Valley. Hello, I'm Steve Schorr. We are live from the Liberace Mansion. Actually, I'm live at this amazing piano. This is the famed Million Rhinestone piano. So much about Liberace was about promoting music, promoting the youth, promoting young people who want to become musicians. On our program today, you'll have a very unique experience. You'll meet two amazing groups from the Las Vegas Academy of the Arts in Las Vegas, a great example of the great things that are happening in Las Vegas educationally. In just a couple of minutes, you'll meet those groups, hear their amazing sounds, and I think experience what Las Vegas indeed does have to offer. We'll be right back. Stay with us. The gift of music. It's an amazing gift, especially when you have wonderful people who are putting it all together. People like the Dean of the Las Vegas Academy of Arts, along with the Assistant Principal of the Academy of Arts. Today on our program, as I had promised last week, you'll hear what these young people can do. Once again, I'm very honored to be joined by Sarah Robinson, the Dean, and Josh Hagar, who is the Assistant Principal. Okay, let's talk about young people. Let's talk about how do you move them from being just students to being the examples that they are today of this great school in Las Vegas.
Our students come in with a passion for their major subjects, whether it be theater, dance, visual arts, film, music. We have an amazing amount of talented teachers who take them forward.
You know, it's interesting that you talk about that. Passion is something that I believe drives successful people forward. The wonderful man who now is the proprietor of this wonderful mansion has a passion for not only the mansion, but everything that Liberace stood for. I have a passion for what I do. I'm sure you have a passion for being an educator. Passion is critically important to success, but you just don't say, okay, you're immediately going to have passion. It comes from inside. How do you, as assistant principal, get that passion to come forward?
By setting up systems so that they can take that intrinsic drive they have and take it as far as they possibly can. I'm the assistant principal in my office. Is called the Office of Student Achievement. And so anything I can do to support students, to believe in them, sometimes even maybe when they don't in themselves, to be there for performances, for practices, to just be out in the quad when I can be, and let them know it's a safe place to go after those dreams.
You're the Dean. I'm sure when they come and they say, Ms. Robinson, I don't know what I'm going to do next, or how do I go to my next level? What do you say to them?
I tell them to believe in themselves, that they need to believe in themselves, and we support them 100%. We reach out to many different specialist members of staff if they need help. We're all there for the students that we have.
So we have 4 young people with us on stage right now. They are the Emerald Saxophone Quartet. They are juniors and seniors and of the school, and they haven't played yet. We're going to, of course, tantalize the audience a little bit, but what does it make you feel standing on this stage knowing these young people are now going to represent you?
I'm very proud of them. It's like I'm not their parents, but I have a proud parent moment when they perform. For our saxophone quartet, I play alto sax too, so I appreciate all what they do, and I understand where they're coming from.
I played clarinet until I was 9 years old and threw that thing away, but I'm amazed at now what we're going to do. What does it make you feel like?
Grateful. I have the greatest job in the world. As I said earlier, I left and I've come back, and I am grateful every day just to be around artists of this caliber.
Okay. Without any further ado, this is the Emerald Saxophone Quartet, Las Vegas Academy of the Arts. Gentlemen, it's all yours. Whoa! That was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Do you sense that? Do you feel that passion?
Definitely.
It's what drives you forward.
Mhm.
Amazing, amazing. When we come back in a couple of seconds, we'll talk more about this that you heard, the passion that you feel, what this amazing school is all about in the city of Las Vegas. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hello, my name is Martin Ravenhill. I am the proprietor, owner of the Liberace Mansion, and I welcome you and invite you to explore all of the incredible features we have available at this historic house. Liberace lived here from 1974 until his death in 1987. Since then, I've been able to remodel and restore this house to its former glory. Here we have 15,000 square feet of amazing historic space available for weddings, ceremonies, corporate events, and charity fundraisers. The Liberace Mansion. There is no place like it in the world.
That was absolutely amazing. Once again, Sarah Robinson, and an incredible man who is the assistant principal of achievement for the school, Josh Aker. Welcome back to our program. You sensed the passion that was with them. You sensed that they not only played the notes, they felt the notes, they felt the passion that was inside. That's what you hope happens, right?
Yes, and that was just 4 of our students. We have over 1,700 that the majority of them live it, breathe it daily.
And it doesn't matter if it's singing, it doesn't matter if whatever the music is, it doesn't matter if it's dance or theater or the physical arts, they all kind of get that, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. And what has surprised me, or used to, is, you know, my former students that I'm still in touch with these days, that passion translates to success all around the world, literally, in things that aren't even related necessarily to what they studied at the beginning.
I have said all along, I don't care what you do in life. If it doesn't meet the passion that you have within you, don't do it. Find something else that does meet that passion. Because success is not based upon spending 20 years in a job. Success is not about the dollars you make, because it only goes so far. It's about what you get out of what you do. And what I sense out of those young men, and I think these incredible singers that are going to come up next, is that they sense that, they get that.
Absolutely. When they perform, they own it. They become the music. They become the performance of everything they do at LVA.
You have a daughter that also is at the school and is a senior at the school, correct? As a dad, take away your position as assistant principal. As a dad, seeing that every day has got to make you feel like you've achieved something, because it is what you give that helps make that happen.
Yeah, it's funny because you take away the job and I still just stand there and beam like a fool sometimes, just at how impressed I am by what she and her classmates do. I
want to remind the audience, there are 2 big events coming up. The 18th, is going to, 18th of October is going to be this amazing concert at Smith Center. The 29th of October will be the gala. They'll have an opportunity to hear these amazing young people experience who they are and what they are. I'm very, very proud to present three incredible young ladies, again, representing what your school is all about. These young ladies are singers, and when I first heard them, you can actually hear the passion within their own voices, and they even figured out how to do this. They arranged this themselves.
That's correct. They have a whole lot of talent. They're just amazing.
Okay, so without further ado, ladies, it's now you.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is the rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see the rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vie en rose. La vie en rose. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. Then you come to me on a summer breeze, leave me warm in your arms, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. 'Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me.
Absolutely Amazing. Amazing. We've been talking about passion. What I heard in your voices, all three of your voices, is that passion. It's not just singing, is it? It's not just taking a song and interpreting it the way you just did. It's a passion that you have. Why? Why?
Because it's something we absolutely love to do, and it's great. What's great about our school is we are given the opportunity to showcase our passion and do what we love with our amazing teachers and our amazing staff and faculty, and it's a great place.
There's what I heard just now, and I'm sure the audience heard as well, was this amazing amount of harmony that, oh, you're laughing, I can see, but it's the amazing amount of harmony that, I'm not a singer, this is not a singing voice, this is a speaking voice, but I know harmony is the toughest thing to be able to create. It must take hours of work and an agreement between all of you.
Well, we worked on that song, both of them, for probably at least 2 months. They took hours of work. It's sometimes you put harmonies together and you have to put it all apart again, and then you have to redo it again and again and again until it works. So where we are now took a long time to get to, but we've also been working together now for a year. So once we're together, we kind of figure it out together, and it's a lot easier.
And you arranged this as well, correct? You not only sang it, you arranged it, you put it together with passion. I mean, I don't understand how I can explain this better to the audience, that what I just sensed, and what I think Sarah and Josh just sensed, is this amazing passion that you have for what you do. And I'm sure, as you just said, I'm sure you had to break it down a number of times until you got just that right amount of harmony.
Yes. Yes.
What was the single driving force to that?
Well, we're in a class called vocal jazz, and at first we just wanted to be in the show, but then we created a bond between the three of us, and it made us work well together, and it made us want to work more together, and we just sing out of wanting to now instead of just doing it for a class.
And that makes it different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does make it different.
Yeah.
Well, you're a wonderful example of your school. You're a wonderful example of what's great with young people today. And I thank you very much for joining us and being us on stage. And I want to come back over to the two of you. And again, thank you for bringing these amazing young people to our program today. And I think it's important for people to understand that this is not just education. What you're doing is changing lives. And thank you very much for being here, Sarah. Josh, thank you very much for being here. And I think it's important for all of the audience to understand that this is a school in Las Vegas. It's a high school in Las Vegas. And when somebody says to you, education in Las Vegas is bad, tell them baloney. Tell them it's not. It's all about dedication, heart, as you just heard, passion. We'll have some closing words in just a moment. Stay with us. Once again, I want to remind people about the two big events that are taking place. The 18th of October is with the Philharmonic, 240 plus students from the Las Vegas Academy performing at the Smith Center in Las Vegas. I promise you it will be an amazing experience. And then on the 29th is the Academy's Gala. That will be at the Rio Hotel and Suites. And that will feature people from show business here in Las Vegas who kind of dedicate themselves exactly to what the school is about. People like Wes Winters, who's been on the show, Earl Turner, who's been on the show, Clint Holmes, who's been on the show, because they dedicate themselves to these great young people. I hope you get a chance to be able to join them at one of those two events. I think you'll enjoy it. Until the next time, I'm Steve Schorr. Be safe and enjoy life under the Vegas sun.